All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.6. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome. What day is today? I have no idea. Yeah, whatever day it is. I took the week off and yeah, check it out, guys. In the new house. In the preview, you could see Snoopy over there. There's shelving like right off the side there, but now I see he's not there. Yeah, it's a green screen. It's a green screen. It was all made up. It was all just a story. It was all made up. See, it's a green screen, guys. I tell you. Look at this. See, it's a green screen. See? Oh. It's a green screen. We're going to talk about new beginnings because I'm in a new beginning now. Able to successfully close on the house. We got moved yesterday. So today's Thursday. And shout out to Neil Porter at Verizon because he was like, I don't know if I'm going to get you hooked up today, guy. I don't know if I'm going to get you hooked up because of all the ice and snow. So where I am in the Boston area here, where this house is, there's no overhead wires. Everything's underground. It's all underground in this development. And so he said, you don't have fiber in your house. And so we need to get from the vault into your house. And if you guys know anything about what's been happening in Boston lately, there's like a foot of like ice, solid ice on the ground. And he's like, do you know where the vault is? And I was like, well, I looked on Google Maps, right? And I looked at the street view and I could see where the vaults were. And it was like totally covered in ice. And I said, I need to get this done. I'm going to take care of it. So I went out there with a hoe and a shovel and found the Verizon vault. Found the Verizon vault. I was determined. I'm going to find that vault. Chipped away at it, got it all cleared up. Neil shows up and he's like, wow, that was good. I wouldn't have found it. He was going to cancel the whole thing and said, and he was like, yeah, I'll see you in the spring. And I'm like, wait a sec. I can't do that. I can't do that. I was determined. I was so determined. So while Neil was working, we got into this whole conversation. He's telling me about like these stories of like all these people who've done various things. And I told him my story. And he's like, you're kidding, right, Kriss? And I was like, no, not kidding. So for those of you who don't know, welcome. I'm Kriss. And I did pretty well in cryptocurrency over the past 2 years in order to get this. This was my goal. My goal was for us to be able to buy a house, all cash, no bank, no mortgage, and we did it. We did it. Now, I don't have a lot of cryptocurrency left. I had to sell. Yes, that word, the 4-letter word you're not supposed to say. But yeah, I mean, they wouldn't accept Dogecoin. I couldn't make a house transaction with Dogecoin yet. Not yet, right? But I still have 400,000 Doge. I didn't sell all my Dogecoin. So I'm in the game with Doge. And I still got some Bitcoin and I got a little bit of ETH and a little bit of Litecoin and a few other things. And I got some Peak as well. I didn't sell the Peak. And if you guys have been watching Peak, wow, it went up 70%. Peak went up 70%. And the other day, someone was saying, gosh, I should buy some, right? I should buy some of this Peak at this low price. And I'm like, I'm not buying right now because, well, I don't have available cash at the moment because all the cash went into here, and what I didn't sell is still all in the game. So, but Peak, yeah, crazy. We'll look at the Peak chart in a little bit as well. So for those that you bought on the dip, great on Peak. That was awesome. Raven bought some Peak. Awesome. I know some people were selling. They were like, oh, this Peak is not going to do anything. And I'm just like, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to wait out, see what happens. So, and the other thing, of course, is, well, new beginnings also need a little something. Yes, a little something. So I am here toasting the new house. Get the ice there, right? You can hear that. Also not a green screen. Cheers, everybody. That's some good stuff. Yes, this is RR. So what does this mean for you guys? Look, we're going to talk about the rest of this bull cycle. And I know the bears still think the top is already in, right? And crypto's just going to die out. And I'm just like, no. No. I still believe the 4-year cycles are in, and my 2021 Dogecoin price, 2025 Dogecoin price prediction is still on. And I think that we're going to have an awesome year this year for Dogecoin. And we're not going to be sitting at 25-cent Dogecoin in the fall. I mean, we might have a tough summer, but I still think March, April, we're going to see some good gains, maybe a slow summer as usual. And then in the fall, it's going to be like, whoo. I know there's some bears, though. There's some bears. No, this is Black Label. This is still the same Black Label. This is still the same Black Label bottle here. Didn't get any blue yet. I'm still looking at the black. So that's what that is. But look, what we're going to do is we're going to be following not only the charts, but also the news and everything else going on around crypto. And we're going to be looking to see if there's really going to be a bear market in 2026 and what the opportunities are to do what I just did. And that is buying on the bottom of the bear market. Tough times, ups and downs, absolutely. They were trying. Matt asked earlier, and it was like, did I ever lose faith? No, I didn't. But there were some trying times along the way, definitely, where you just wonder, it's like, man, is this thing really going to take off or not? And we're going to do it again. So the new beginnings for anyone who wants to try and do what I did is not, I mean, you're buying Doge at 25 cents. Now, is Doge going to go to $1 and do a 4X? Maybe. That's still in the cards. That's still in the cards. In the end, my Doge was a little about 4.5X. I was up more when Doge was up at 45, 48 cents. Remember, I sold some at 42. But then the rest of it was like 31.30 there at that tariff weekend when everything was dumping. So what we're doing right now is we're looking at some ups and downs. Definitely they were going after shorts today, particularly on Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin's chart all the way up to 98,750 here on Bitcoin. And what does that mean? It means liquidations, Bitcoin taking out just almost $10 million just in the last hour. Over 24 hours, Bitcoin, $50 million. $50 million taken out in Bitcoin shorts. So we were wondering if they were going to go after the shorts, and indeed they have. Doge, there's not a lot of shorts on Doge. They got 1 million on the shorts, 1.5 million on the longs, but Doge hasn't quite gone up quite as much percentage-wise as Bitcoin today. So we're still following the same dashed white line here, which was the middle of our symmetrical triangle, which of course, Ali made a new triangle, right? Because the last one didn't take off so he made a new one. We'll look at that as well. We will look at that as well. So we have all of that going on. In the news, look, Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, Doge continue slow walk up. That's right. These aren't rocket ships going up. Here, let me get down to the corner. Oh yeah, you can see Snoopy when I zoom out. You see him, he's right there. You can see him. There's Snoops. He did make it. Snoops is on the screen. Awesome. He's hiding. He's like right around the corner there. Yeah, so it's a slow walk up. I mean, that's what we see. It's just, these aren't rocket ships to the moon. It's just a slow, steady walk up, taking out shorts along the way as Bitcoin went up to 98,750. Doge got up to 25,720, right around there, came back down, came up, and then a little bit of a sell-off here early this morning. So it's still choppy. So choppy for Doge. Now, if you remember, Tuesday, 2 days ago, what did we draw? We drew the cat, right? Remember? We drew this guy. And it was like, it was just like, this was the diagram, right, of this cat. And the cat's ear was at 25.50, right there was the cat's ear. This was on our live. See, you miss a day, right? Wednesday, no live stream. And you guys are like, where's KrissPax, right? Where's KrissPax? Yeah, I was moving. It was a long day yesterday, long day. But we got moved in and I got enough unpacked so I could do this with you guys today. But the ear was right there at 25.50, and we drew the tail at the time to where Doge was, and look what happened. Doge just kept going up and up and up. When the cat's tail is up, that's a good thing, right? Cat's tail is up, all is good. And it kept going up and up and up. And where did it go? And where did it end up? It ended up right there, 25.50, completely as predicted that it would match its ear right there at 25.50. So that was pretty good. Of course, then, it couldn't hold it. That's resistance, strong resistance, and it traded back down. And then yesterday afternoon, it started to head back up and actually got over our resistance line, but then fell back below again. So that's what we got right now. And we're at 25.2. So still choppy, but better up in the 25s than the 24s. That's what I say. But there's a slow walk up. A slow walk up. That's what we're doing right now. Also, Dogecoin open interest has plunged, and as I said on X, actually, I'd rather have the Dogecoin open interest go to 0. Can we just have open interest go to 0? And Bitcoin, the rest of crypto too, get rid of the leverage trading, and then Doge and the rest of the crypto market would be free to find their prices. Just because now what are they going to do? They're going to take the price back down to take out new leverage longs, and the choppiness continues. So if open interest is plunging, that's awesome. I'll take it. It doesn't mean the price is going to go down if the open interest is plunging. That doesn't mean that. In fact, I think it's better that it's going to go up. It's going to go up. Could Dogecoin price surge 25% as it nears a symmetrical triangle breakout? And I'm like, wait a sec. Is this an old article? Oh, no, it was just written 2 hours ago. Wait, what happened to our symmetrical triangle? And then I scroll down and I'm like, yeah, there's the cat, right? We posted about the cat diagram that we had on Tuesday. And then I come back and I scroll down and I'm like, wait, we had a symmetrical triangle. Where did that go? Where's our symmetrical triangle? There's the Adam and Eve. Yeah, we did that. No. There we go. Symmetrical triangle. February 13th. That was last Thursday, a week ago. We had the symmetrical triangle, right? And it was all set to break out. It was all set to break out here on the symmetrical triangle. And what happened? What happened to our symmetrical triangle? Wait, did I show it one more time? No, that was it. So what happened to our symmetrical triangle was Ali made a new one. He just zoomed out and made a new one. Remember, the bottom of our symmetrical triangle hit that low right there. And he just, because Doge traded all the way back down to the 24s, he just made a new one. He said, we got a new symmetrical triangle. Because we didn't fully break out of the other one. That didn't happen. So, and that's what these guys do with these charts. We'll just make a new chart. We'll just make a new one. Historically, price movement suggests that Doge rally patterns often coincide with Bitcoin's performance and market trends. If Bitcoin maintains stability or moves higher, it could support Dogecoin's bullish case. So right now, it really isn't so much the triangle on the chart other than the news and what's going on. If Bitcoin is going to continue to trade up higher, then Doge will go higher. But right now, over the past half hour, Bitcoin is actually retracing a bit, and so is Doge. So again, it's just following Bitcoin, guys. It really is. Yeah, TA is nonsense. Exactly, Lucifer. TA is total nonsense. There's two things I look at. Again, I look at where a price has been before, because you do have support and resistance lines. Those exist. But what those support and resistance lines actually point back to is the liquidation heat maps, guys. It's where is the liquidation? Where's the open interest? So look at this on Bitcoin here. Here, let me go to this one, because we're looking at Bitcoin's open interest, and right there, Bitcoin has this huge short up at 98,888. Ooh, that's kind of a lucky number there. 98,888 up here, $166 million in shorts, and we're so close. I could see Bitcoin trading up just about to 99K. Take that out and say, okay, we got those shorts. We got those shorts. And now, after that, there's going to be a bunch of new leverage longs, and it's going to turn back around and take those out. That is what determines how the trading goes, until there's some big news that overtakes what the market makers can control. It's as simple as that, guys. It's as simple as that. Unless there's enough trading to overtake what the market makers can actually control, then it's just going to, Doge is just going to follow Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to trade up and down. Most of it is bot trading anyway. If any of you use those bot programs, right? Up and down, up and down, up and down, right? That's what a lot of the volume is. And you think, why isn't Bitcoin so much higher? I mean, there's all this institutional buying, MicroStrategy buying. There's like 10 times as much Bitcoin is actually being bought than is actually released to the miners every 10 minutes. On the daily average, it's like so much more Bitcoin publicly is being purchased than is actually new Bitcoin coming into circulation through the mining. And you would expect, I mean, supply and demand, right? Bitcoin should be way higher. Oh, no. It's all manipulated, guys. They don't want, and Bitcoin's going to come back down here. It's going to come back down to 97,000, and it's going to take out those new leverage longs. So 98.8, and then back down to 97. That's what I think is going to happen. And Doge will just follow. So that's what's going on. Trump, what's going on with Trump here? Well, we've got Dogecoin in the news, thanks to Finimize. And it's like, what is going on? And this is about stimulus checks. Everyday Americans could receive a fifth of the savings found by the Department of Government Efficiency, or Doge, Trump said today. And I said, if you follow me on X, I did post today. Imagine all Americans get $5,000 stimulus checks, thanks to Elon Musk and the Doge team for rooting out billions of dollars of fraud, waste, and abuse in our government. $5,000 stimmy checks? What? Of course, Elon never really said 5,000. I don't know exactly where that number came from, but that would be huge for crypto. Remember what happened in 2021, 4 years ago, right? Stimulus checks, altcoin season, prices going crazy. And then I said, payable in Dogecoin, of course. Payable in Dogecoin. Because you have to, right? I mean, it's Doge in the first place. It's finding all of the waste in U.S. government spending. Rooting it out, as I say. And payable in Doge. Now, will that really happen? I mean, the government really doesn't have Doge sitting around. Or maybe they do. We don't know. Or they could just start buying Dogecoin to pay it out. And of course, there are people saying, well, the stimulus check, that would just like lead to more inflation, and it's just like, what is Doge doing? The Department of Government Efficiency is actually saving the country billions of dollars, and it's soon going to be $1 trillion. That's their target, is $1 trillion of savings. So why not share the love a little bit, spur on the economy, and then while Trump is off, battling other countries with tariffs, we can have tax cuts too. KrissPax would like a big tax cut, particularly no profits being taxed for capital gains on crypto sales. That would be awesome. And even if it was just American-based companies, that would help me a little bit because I've got a huge tax bill coming next year. So there's all that we talked about. That's what's going on today. It's a lot. It's a lot. But, Dogecoin is just in chop mode still. And we'll be watching Bitcoin, and whether Bitcoin hits my targets. It's going to come back down to 97 and 98.8 again. Those are the two numbers. Yeah, well, Google Superstar. I'm not selling any Doge in anytime soon. Now we'll look at beginning of May and see where Doge is and decide whether we want to swing trade through the summer or not. Follow that old adage, right? Sell in May, go away, right? Come back in September. We might do that. It's a bit of a gamble. But at this point, it's just taxes. I mean, what can they do? Take my house away from... No, no. We don't want that. Stimmy, bad times coming. You think so, one dropping? I don't know, 2021, the economy was booming. It took inflation a little while to catch up, though. And then when inflation did, then, well, actually, the stock market still kept going up. We had a bear market for crypto, but that was on top of other things like Luna, Celsius, Voyager, FTX. Remember those things? All those black swans? Boom, 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 boom. Bitcoin goes all the way from 69K down to 15.6. Could we be in for that kind of thing again and say in 2026? Maybe. But do you know what that would bring? New beginnings. Again, it all ties together. New beginnings. Buying again at the bottom of the bear market. And doing it all again. That's the best way to make money in crypto. Now, we don't know how low prices may go in 2026. A lot of it is going to depend on how high things go in the rest of this bull market. But that would be doing it all again. Riding the 4-year cycle. Again, bear market 2026. Look at the end of 2026, early 2027, start buying in again. And then by 2029, say end of 2028, into 2029, big profits. Now, I know some of you guys don't want to think that's way too far ahead. I want now. Well, look what's happening now. It's just chop. Now, what's going to happen with Doge? Tomorrow, we might have some good news. Did you guys see? Such pay. Did you see such pay? Did you see this, guys? Oh, guys, such pay in action. Okay, I can't keep that music going because it might be a copyright. But look, someone's making a purchase with Doge. That's right. They're purchasing with Dogecoin at Empire Beans, a coffee shop, I guess. Yes, a coffee shop. Payable in Dogecoin. Nice. Such pay. So this is what Stebbing is working on. It's similar to MyDoge, but there's something else going on here that I don't quite get yet. Is what's the difference between this and MyDoge? There's something else going on here. And what I think it is, I think this is built on a layer 2 on the Dogecoin blockchain. That's my guess. Where MyDoge isn't. MyDoge is a direct wallet to wallet. But I think this is set up different because they want to be able to do like instant transactions and like big volume. And that's what I think this is set up for. So this is what the news is going to be about tomorrow, I think. This is in Australia. They just posted this. And Tim Stebbing lives in Australia, so he's got such pay going already in Australia. But a couple weeks ago, he met with a bunch of companies and organizations in Miami, and he's saying there's going to be this big rollout coming, big news, and that's going to be tomorrow. Yeah, the pizza is Williamsburg Pizza, right? They accept Doge. But this is on such pay, and such pay, again, I believe is some kind of layer 2 or something on the Dogecoin blockchain. So it's actually a wallet-to-wallet Dogecoin transaction that's on the blockchain. And it resolves instantaneously. You know, a Doge wallet-to-wallet transaction could be up to a minute, where this is like instant. Confirm payment, done. Just like that. So, very, very cool. So that's what we're waiting for tomorrow for. We'll see what that is. All right. What are you guys doing today, huh? RR thinks that's exciting. Tashkel wants to see the peak chart. Yes, we can look at peak. And the peak was starting to sell off a little this afternoon. So, but I mean, here we go. So if we look on Tuesday, while we were live, I mean, peak was down here at like 14 cents, remember? And then it went up right up to our resistance line at 25 cents. 80%. That's an 80% gain right there on peak. In about a day and a half, it went up 80%. Yeah, now, again, retracing a bit. But yeah, that is like big for peak. So those think that peak was just going to die out. Nope, not dying out. Not dying out. Peak's fine. Again, long-term project. That's what I keep saying. And some of you criticize me. Why do you keep saying long-term project? Because it is. We bought it at the very beginning. Yeah, it went down to 14 cents. Now back in the 20s, let's let it go. Still not trading on Binance, still not trading on Coinbase. I still own all my peak tokens. I didn't sell any. And we'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens. Forgotten Trance Classics from Amsterdam. Hey, how you doing? Love the name. Get into some trance music. That's all right. Dustin, I'll be interested in using such pay once we all learn more about it. Maybe tomorrow. Is McDonald's accepting Doge? No. McDonald's just played that whole stupid thing a couple years ago. I don't see anything happening there. X Money integrate QR code? Idris, yeah, you're the one who gave the rumor about X Money. Tomorrow. I remember you. You said tomorrow, the 21st. I remember. Cheers to tomorrow. Again, for those of you just joining, I am having a little Johnny Walker Black Label here on a Thursday afternoon, celebrating the transition to my new house. And we got Snoopy right over here in the corner. See Snoops right there, hiding out right around the corner. There's Snoops. He made the move as well. Trump and Musk live in McDonald's, buying a Whopper with Dogecoin. That would be awesome. I feel like you could be a consistently profitable swing trader by looking at the liquidation heat map, support and resistance, and the RSI. Tay? Yes. I can't do it just because it would, to me, I would just get like totally stressed out. I'd be totally stressed out. So I might do a long one like for the summer, something like that, but not on a daily basis. You want to look at Sonic, Klondike Hunter? Sure. Sonic. So this was Phantom, right? Previously Phantom. 86 cents. Well, that's going on a nice run. Look at that. See, I always know which coins are going on runs because you guys tell me in the chat. From its bottom down here on Tuesday at noon, 56 cents, it's now up 50%. That's a 50% gain. Not bad. So again, the whole rebrand, to, wow, look at that cup. Ooh, look at that. The whole rebrand I didn't get. I didn't get why they needed to change their name, but wow, that's pretty impressive. Look at that. And that goes all the way back to January 15th. So that's like a month-long cup. My guess is, right, we're going to see a handle, right? We're going to see that for Sonic. But that's a cool chart. Look at that. One big giant cup. Well, thanks for asking for that one. The other one I wanted to look at was Toshi, because somebody had asked about that on Tuesday and I never got to it. Yeah, that's why. Toshi had this little pump earlier in February, and it's just, again, similar to February 3rd, pumped up, and then again on the 12th, and it's doing this whole dying thing, right? And it's just going to do that. That's Toshi. It's just going to continue to do that. No one's asking me about Toshi anymore, right? Doge going sideways, guys, just sideways. And Bitcoin starting to turn back up. But again, I still see a dip back down into the 97s and then up to 98.8 in order to grab those huge shorts up there. It's written in the cards because we saw it on the heat map. I mean, it's guaranteed. Guaranteed on the heat map. Going to come down here, grab these 97s, and then go up and get the 98.8. That's how I look at charts. I don't do all of this technical analysis stuff and look at fib retracement lines and no. You just look at support and resistance, straight lines, and what's going on with liquidation heat map. That's how I trade. That's how I buy. It's just based on that. There's no fib line that's going to, I mean, you can make those fib lines pretty much say whatever you want. Those guys who do those charts, it's just like me. Empire Beans do great coffee. Is that right, Robin? Thank you, Klondike. Raiden, Harry, how are you guys doing? Danny, cheers. Good day today. I had to get the new setup. I had to get this all done here for today. You can see there's no books on the shelves yet over there. No books up there yet. Priorities, Snoopy, right? The whole setup here. Get the lighting right. It's all looking good. It's actually looking good. Sound is good. It's all good. Teresa looks great. Thank you. KB, cheers. Thank you. It was Doge and Jasmine and a number of other coins. It wasn't all Doge. Although we had talked about a week ago that if I had actually just put it all into Doge, I probably would have made I don't know, like $500,000 more if I just bought Doge. But that's okay. That's all right. I was experimenting with others, trying to ride that like ETH layer 2 with Optimism and Arbitrum, and they went on some big runs and then they had some deep drops. But hey, you learn. Now I'm sticking with Doge, Bitcoin. And like I said, I got some ETH, I got some Litecoin still. And oh, and I still have this. The KrissPax DCA portfolio, which is sitting at $35,000 again. And of course, this 75,000 Dogecoin will be giving away to the channel members. And oh, by the way, we're also going to have a Dogecoin giveaway today. Probably should have said that up front, right? Got so much going on. Yes. Our friend Greg has donated some more Dogecoin for a giveaway. So what would a KrissPax live stream be like if we didn't have giveaways? So we're just doing random, no trivia questions today. We did all of our trivia questions last week, which were a lot of fun. I got some great feedback on the trivia questions. Everybody enjoyed those because you learned a lot. You learned a lot from the trivia questions. So maybe I'll do a summary of all the trivia questions or something, because those were good and they were very interesting and everyone really enjoyed them. Learned a lot as well, because some of those answers you guys didn't know. You didn't know. But yeah, Greg has donated some more Dogecoin, not only to that, but our Moon project as well. That's right, the Moon Dogecoin to the Moon project is still in the works. More details coming out on that soon. But Greg, cheers to you. Thank you, Tiara. Appreciate it. We will pounce, but we are still young. Not financial advice. That's a good name. That's a good name. Peak has been your sleeper. Hey, Doge John, how are you? Good evening. Thank you, Art Scholar. Cheers to you. Yeah, this all very symmetrical here. This whole house is like very symmetrical. It's very like New England colonial. It's like everything is on these centers where it's pretty cool. And as an architect, I really like that. That's why we like this house too. It just all like the way the whole house is laid out is pretty cool. Yeah, Toshi dead. I'm sorry I have to laugh. I hope you guys didn't buy that stupid Pi token. I hope you didn't. It came out today and it's pretty much dumping. Oh my God. For the past few weeks, people have been asking me about Pi, and I've told them again and again and again, go to Google and type in Pi coin pyramid scheme, right? You guys have heard me say that. Every time someone has asked me about Pi, I said, just go Google Pi token pyramid scheme, and it'll give you the whole thing about how everybody gets additional Pi if you get other people to sign up with your code or whatever. I mean, it has like Amway written all over it, right? If you guys know what Amway is, it's like, oh my God, it's pretty much dumping. I did not see that until you just said that, Darth Mike. Thank you for posting that, because oh my God. That's hey, for people who have lost money on Pi, I don't know what to say. I've told you consistently, actually for years, people have been talking about Pi, and I've been very consistent about the same thing. Same message. Pyramid scheme. I know, Amway, right, DB? Classic pyramid scheme. Try and get people to make money like selling shit. It's just like stupid Amway generic brand. It's like, really? Some people were making money, but they were the ones at the top of the pyramid. The top of the pyramid, that's where the money is made. Yeah, Susan, exactly. The youngins don't know what Amway is, but that's all right. Raiders gone to Cardano, huh? Cardano's back to 80 cents, so it's had a nice run today. I mean, it's selling off this afternoon, just like Bitcoin is, but good luck. Good luck with your Cardano. Yeah, again, Harry, cheers. Cheers, cheers. Victor bought some Doge and Link. I made a 4x on Link, bought about 6, sold at 24. That was good. What's Link back up to now? 18? Yep, it's coming back. Link will be good. It'll be back up in the 20s again, probably in March. We'll see Link back up. Litecoin has been going crazy lately. Have you guys seen Litecoin? I mean, now it's selling off a bit, but look at the 4-hour chart of Litecoin. Just up, 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 up from our $100 support back here, February 6th. That's that red. Oh, I got to move that out of the way. See that red line right there? That's $100 support from back in early February, February 6th. And from there to the top that we just had here yesterday, that was a 40% gain in Litecoin. So some things are moving. Now, when they typically move, they do have a bigger retrace. That happens because we're not in a full steam ahead bull right now, especially with Doge just chopping around here. But yeah, Litecoin. Who knew? Who knew? Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. This is what you're going to see now. This is it. Mar-a-Lago. No, 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 no. This is no Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lago's got all that gold like stuff, and it's all muted colors. I mean, this has bright colors, much better environment than Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lago is just too dark in there. Everything I've seen. This is better. This is better. Yes, I went to war with the snowbank. I was determined to get that Verizon fiber optic into the house. I told you guys the other day, I was like, that's the one thing I worry about is Verizon actually going to be able to get this hooked up? And my new friend here, Neil Porter with Verizon, my new friend, he was here like 4 or 5 hours, just getting everything done. It was quite a, but hey, we got it done. But yeah, I chipped away at the snow and ice to get to the vault so that he could get the line run into the house. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. Just did all the risky swing trading on IP. Yeah, IP. What was going on with that today? That was a crazy one, right? Look at that run. All the way up to $9. Wow. And now it's just going to trail off. If you're still holding on this IP stuff, not financial advice, sell it now. I'm serious. Sell it now. And if you want to buy it back in, wait till it comes down into the 4s, maybe. Or just take your profit now and be done with it. Because we've seen this again, time and time again. Seen it again, time and time again. Huge run. But hey, congrats on your on your profit there on IP. And that was Andrew, right? And you were able to buy 130 more Doge. Yeah, just a swing, right? I mean, not millions of dollars, right? But that's okay. You get more Doge out of it. All good. All good. Anything happening with the Bonk ETF? It's in the same bucket as Doge right now, except nobody has notified the Bonk team of an acceptance. I think the main thing that the Doge had was the Rex Osprey team, which is the same team that did the Bonk. They haven't heard anything specific, but as soon as Bitwise and Grayscale also did Dogecoin ETFs, that got SEC's attention and they recognized the filing. But Bonk doesn't have a Bitwise or a Grayscale. So it's just Rex Osprey. I just don't think the Bonk ETF is going to get approved. I don't think so. But we wait and we see. We wait and we see what happens. On the heat maps, can you tell how much it would take to manipulate and force liquidations? No. No way to tell. Thank you, Raider fan. Hey, Charles, how are you? Greg is the boss. Yes. McGorilla, that's okay. You don't have to be a member. You can still learn, watch, listen. Make sure you subscribe, though. If you haven't already subscribed, at least subscribe. You don't have to join and become a member. That's okay. But you can subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. And all you get is a notification once or twice a day that KrissPax has made a video or KrissPax has gone live. That's it. It doesn't take anything out of your day. And if you also want to put a like in, because I'm going to do a Dogecoin giveaway. That's right. I'm giving away Dogecoin through Greg. Thank you, Greg. We're going to do it soon, but man, don't even have 100 likes. Come on, guys. I know, Christian, you got to go back. You got to see the beginning. The whole thing about the house, everything that went on. Good stuff. Plus, of course, the news that I've eventually covered as well. No more video, no more trivia, Takoa. Right now we're into random mode. It's just randomly going to pick. I know, Klondike, the Moon Project. I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. Lucifer, you want to donate some Doge? My MyDoge wallet is in the link, or there's a link in the description below. Or I think I just list the wallet address. That's my MyDoge wallet. So donating Doge is a great thing to do. It's all about sharing the love. There are many, many who have received Dogecoin over the past 2 weeks through my giveaways that have never received Dogecoin from anyone in the past. Isn't that amazing? And they're like so appreciative for it. They're like, nobody has ever sent me any Dogecoin. And I'm like, yeah, Christian, we just looked at story, IP. Big God candle, and now it's just fading back. Fading back. Yeah, Art Scholar, exactly. Nobody has ever sent you Dogecoin before, and now you've received some Dogecoin. Isn't that a good feeling? It's like, hey, someone just sent me some Dogecoin. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. McGorilla, your entire life savings invested in Doge and Crow. Well, there's a couple challenges here. First, don't put into crypto your entire life savings. That's not a good idea. And second, you're buying the top of the bull market as it's been so far. So timing a little off as well. But the good news is There's hope on the horizon because Dogecoin's going to turn around and go higher, I believe. And I think you're going to be okay. You're not going to make a 10x, right, at this point. Most likely not. Again, I don't know what your Doge average is, probably in the 30s, maybe 40s, but yeah. Thank you, FM. I did, Weather Girl. I warned them about pie consistently. I must have been getting, in the past 2 weeks, I must, like every live stream, somebody asked me about pie. And I've been very consistent about it. Heard MJ lost his house on pie and he's blaming me. Of course, it's all my fault. You know, I'm not supposed to give financial advice, but on pie, I was like, no. BitTensor got listed on, sort of listed on Coinbase, but is a cancel-only market. I don't know. I don't follow BitTensor. I did buy a frozen peach pie the other day. Now that's a good pie. That's a good pie. Me, I'm fond of key lime. We covered that last week. My favorite, key lime pie. But you got to buy it in Miami, or at least Florida, where they actually have key limes, fresh key limes. That's my favorite. Hey, Matt, is it bad that I find comfort in the fact Miss KrissPax didn't fully trust you in the crypto? I know. She didn't. I told you, though. Once we were ready to buy the house, she patted me on my leg there and said, "Good job." It's like, that's all I got was a good job. That was it. Good job. I was like, okay, I'll take that. That's pretty big coming from Miss KrissPax. It's like, good job. It's like, okay, I'll take that. I remember my dad having boxes of cassette tapes of Amway sales lectures. And then you used them all to record music on them. You overrode all the Amway stuff. I'm not going to do that, Matt. That's a Raw Paul thing. I'm not doing that. That's all Raw Paul. Thank you, Susan. Appreciate it. It's all good now. We're good. A lot of work. A lot of work. Oh, Ali, there's still time. February's not over yet. What's the first meal? Last night we were so tired we just went to a Mexican restaurant. I had a margarita. I needed it. It was a long day. So I don't know what it is tonight. I don't know. I'm here with you guys. I don't know what's going on out there. Because I was just, my job was to get the internet working. I had a lot of pressure today, not only for me to do this live stream, but out there. Had to get the internet working. We got internet, we got Wi-Fi, all good. Everybody's happy. Because what's a house without internet, right? It's like 5G. It's like 5G. It's like, no, I'm on internet. So I'm going to get off my phone and I want to get on my computer. I got some gaming to do. Got some, the others in the house, right? Oh. Doge John, I have an appointment on the 25th at the bank to buy a house. They asked me if I have funds for credit. I will say Dogecoin MDR. I don't know what MDR means, but I had to show, since I was buying the house with cash, I had to show proof of funds. I had to show proof of funds, buying in cash. And so I just printed out my Exodus wallet, my ledger, my Robinhood and my Coinbase. I did four, I actually just did screenshots. I did the 4 screenshots and they said, okay. They didn't care that it was crypto. It was just like, that was good enough for them. Between Ledger, Exodus, Robinhood, and Coinbase, it was like, yep, we'll take it. Oh. I need the song before any competition. Okay, man, you got it. All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Upward movement in Doge. There we go. That's good stuff. Kit, what have I missed? New Beginnings. Yes, New Beginnings is all about, first, my house thing, but also what we're going to be talking about going forward on this channel is the rest of this bull market, looking at possible good trading still ahead, and then when we may see a bear market start. And what we're going to do is we're going to follow the bear market. And I know a lot of people will just go away because they don't want to hear about bear markets and red candles and all that stuff. But if you guys watched me in 2022 and early 2023, I was here making videos and doing live streams in the bear market. And that's where I made the money to buy this. That's how it works. You buy at the bottom of the bear market to maximize your gains. Does that mean you can't make gains now? No, but you can't make life-changing gains on most cryptos. Sure, every once in a while you might hit a story, right? Or something like that. But you got to sell. You got to take that profit. If you hold it too long, price will drop back down, just like all those stupid meme tokens on Solana. Again, more and more stories about how those things are just garbage. The snipers and the devs get all the money off the backs of you, and you lose. So for us retailers, right, you got to play the game right. And you can't do it chasing those meme tokens. Every once in a while, you might hit one, sure. But it's the snipers and the devs that are making the money, not you. Let the games begin. Hey, let's do a giveaway, guys. How about that? Shall we do a giveaway? What? Giveaway? Yeah. We're still in a bull market. Yes. We're still in a bull market, Jose. We will be getting an extended version of All Eyes on Doge. It is coming. It is coming. I know. Through the bear market, Adam. I know. It was tough. I was doing live streams with like 30 people, 40 people. It was just like, that's it. It's like, okay. JR? Awesome. Yes, here. I think I'll also have to prove where the funds come from with the screenshots. The bank does not like crypto. Yeah, see, I didn't use a bank. That was my thing. The realtor said proof of funds because you're paying all cash, because I did not get a mortgage. No mortgage here. Will you ever do that dance in real life? Not on a stream. Maybe in person. Doge goes to $1 and we have our Dogecoin dollar party. I may do that dance. And some people may capture it on video. But I'm not going to do it on the stream. Tay, I'm not going to look at Aoki. I'm not going to look at it, okay? I don't know what it is, even. I'll do the whole dance when it hits $2 because we'll have another party at $2, but I'm not going to do it on stream. No. Where's my cerveza? Oh, no. J. No. New house, dude. It's the Johnny Walker black label. I didn't get a blue label. I'm still working on the black label. I'm only 1/3 done with the bottle here. So it's a Johnny Walker black label that I'm having here. And I'm about halfway through my pour. The ice is already melted, so now it's just like all good. But cheers, Jay. No cerveza today. It's the Johnny Walker. As promised, new house, having a drink. Cheers, everybody. All right. Now, here's what I need you guys to do. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. When you type the word in, use a capital D, please. Do a capital D. If you want to win Dogecoin today on the giveaway, type the word Dogecoin in the chat, but with a capital D. Dogecoin, like Craig just did. Dogecoin, capital D. Yeah, Christoph, you're so funny. Capital D, Dogecoin. If you do a lowercase like Doge John did, you won't be in the drawing. Capital D. We learned this last time. Capital D. This is how we're going to give away the Dogecoin. This is StreamYard's giveaway tool. Start collecting comments. Dogecoin. We already have 53 of you already in. Capital D, Dogecoin. Let's get those in there. Dogecoin. Yes, good luck, fam. Thank you, Takoa. One shelter down the street. Do only good every day. Nice, Raiden. Got 65 entries. Let's go. Dogecoin. D, capital D. If you enter multiple times, you still only get one draw. So don't enter multiple times. It doesn't help you. Exactly. It only works once. But hey, if you want to put multiple in there, I mean, it helps the chat, right? It's all good for the chat. We're going to do 3 drawings, 33 Dogecoin each. If you win on one, you're removed from the follow-up draws. I know, Jay, right? Exactly, Greg. That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea. All right, one more minute, and we get everybody in. We've got 83 entries. Let's get 100 of you at least, right? Come on. 100 of you who want to win some Dogecoin. That's D with a capital D. And then we'll have 3 drawings. Yeah, also, as Dustin says, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, all of that, because we're doing Dogecoin giveaways. And not just today, guys. No, we're going to do it again tomorrow. And then we're going to do it again Sunday. More Dogecoin to give away. Yes, consecutive days of Dogecoin giveaways again. And then someone earlier said, you know what? I might like to donate some Dogecoin for a giveaway as well. And yes, Tay, you can give your winnings to someone else if you win. Yes. If your name is drawn, you can choose to either have somebody else claim your Doge, or you can just do another draw. Some actually donated to the Moon Project, which is still in its infancy, right? We're still working on it. We're up to 93. We need 7 more. 7 more entries. Come on. And then we'll do the draw. Who else wants some free Dogecoin? It doesn't cost you anything. Now, what you need to do is you need to be able to send me your wallet address. If you win, you need to send me your wallet address to my email address, KrissCrypto@gmail.com. You send me your Dogecoin wallet address beginning with the letter D, right? Must be a letter D beginning of your Dogecoin wallet address. And then tonight I will send you 33 Dogecoin. Only if you win, though. Don't send me your Dogecoin wallet address now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Everybody does this every day, and I just delete the email because this is only for the giveaway. Okay, 99. Come on, one more. One more, dude. One more. Jonathan, thank you. Update, come on, StreamYard, update, 100. All right, let's do it. Okay, here is giveaway number 1 for Dogecoin, only with a capital D, Eleni. Capital D, Dogecoin. Because it doesn't like the lowercase d. If you want to do it, Eleni, you want to get in, you got to type it now. Capital D, Dogecoin. Let's go, Raiden says. Not financial advice wants you to be able to donate. I think you can do that too, NFA. You can do that too. Okay, Eleni's in. We're good. Here we go. Draw number 1. Let's go. Who's going to win the first drawing of Dogecoin? Oh, Greg, you were on there. You were so close. It's Carl. Carl. ET is the winner. Drawing number 1. Carl, cheers to you. Cheers. So, Carl, send me your Dogecoin address. Yes, you won, Carl. Congrats. There is drawing number 1. It's totally random. I have no control over this whatsoever. StreamYard does this. They set this thing up for these streams. Totally random. Okay, we are going to go again. Drawing number 2. What hype? Why do I need to wait? I'm not waiting. I'm going. So rigged. Exactly. All right, we're drawing again. Here we go. Let's draw again. Second giveaway. Who's going to win? It'd be funny if Greg won. John. John is the winner. John. Congratulations. Oh, Zigmati, what are you doing, dude? Losing money. Ugh. Well, hype, did you put your name in? John? Hello? Hey, there you are. Awesome. Congrats, John. Send me your Dogecoin address. Email KrissCrypto@gmail.com. Ahmed, you were close. I know. Yep. I know, Greg, right? But it'd be funny if you won. It'd be really funny if you won. Hype, too late for this one. Tune in again tomorrow. Tune in again tomorrow for the next one. Thank you, Moreno. Appreciate it. John does deserve some Doge. Again, this is all about you got to do something to get something. And to get something, you got to type in the word Dogecoin in the chat. But that's already passed. So now, tomorrow we will have another drawing. But we have one more to do. I just got a notification. Stacks is up 8%. Stacks. Interesting. All right, draw again. Here we go. One more. Here we go. Ready? Draw again. Who's going to win this one? Oh, DB, you were close. DB was close again. It's Davin. Davin, you won again. Davin is now a repeat winner. Davin won last week. No, he gave some. That's right. Davin was a donator. So Davin now gets to be reimbursed. What do you think, Davin? What are you going to do? We're waiting for Davin. What are you going to do? The game is rigged. I know, right? Every time you lose, rigged. Rigged. I can send you some Dogecoin back, Davin. Not a big deal. Cheers to all the winners. Yes. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. You've never received Doge, Davin? So you'll take it. All right. Send me your Dogecoin address. Because that's the fun thing about it, right? Is like, if you've never received Dogecoin into your wallet before by someone else, you see that. And depending on which wallet you have, like you have a MyDoge wallet, you'll get a little notification like you just received 33 Dogecoin. It's a good feeling. That's what Dogecoin is all about. Again, we talk a lot on this channel about how Dogecoin is an investment, right? You've got your money in it, but can't you have fun too? Can't you have just a little bit of fun at the same time? And we talk about that because life doesn't have to be that hard. It really doesn't have to be that hard. And I know there's bears out there who just like are all down on everything. And I'm just like, if you follow the 4-year cycles, you buy in at the right time, you can make life-changing money. But even if you don't make life-changing money, but you make some money, particularly with Doge, it can make you feel good. And so we try to have fun on the channel as well. I know some of you don't like it. Like we're like everything is great and everything. We are in a bull market. Some of you still don't believe me that we're in a bull market, but we are. And we're just going through this chop for the past couple of weeks. We've been talking about the chop. That white line has been on this chart for 2 weeks, and we're still futzing around with the white line. One of these days, we're going to blast right by it. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Tim Stebbing said there's some big news tomorrow. It's the 2 weeks. He said 2 weeks. We think it might be such pay related. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. But that's what we got going on. Bitcoin 98.1. I still think we're going to hit the 97s with Bitcoin. We looked at the heat map. I still think there's a little bit more pain because Bitcoin's going to come into the 97s. Again, this is just me. I don't have a crystal ball. But I told you probably, I don't know, almost an hour ago that Bitcoin was going to drop back to the 97s. I do not have a crystal ball, but the way I trade and the way I buy, I look at the charts, I look at all of the support resistance lines, and I look at the heat map. And the heat map tells me probably with an 80 to 90% chance where the price is going. And I'll bet by the end of this live stream, Bitcoin's in the 97s. It's going down still a little bit more. Call me crazy. I don't know. But you can do all the technical analysis in the world. But the price and the heat maps don't lie. That's what controls the markets until some huge news comes out, either good or bad, that overtakes what the market makers do. That's the way it works. So why not have a little fun at the same time? Because there's nothing we can do, right? Just watch the charts and like you worry about your portfolio. Relax. Now some say, oh, Kriss, you're just saying that because you've got a fancy house now and you made all this. Guys, you can do it too. And I'll be going through the same thing again through the next market. You say, oh, well, that's way too long. I want it. I can't help you. I was here 2 years ago. I was making videos. I was doing live streams, and I was telling you exactly what I was doing. Patterns only are on the 4-year cycles. The trading patterns in a short term don't really matter. It's just noise. It's just noise, just in me. Max, how are you? Hey, good to see you, man. Love your memes. You're doing great. I love the memes, Max. Cheers. Keep them coming. They're great. I'll repost some of them. I've been busy the past couple of days. I've been really busy. You have no idea what it took to get moved into this house. You have no idea. My family relies on me to do all of this stuff. They're pretty much helpless. They're pretty much helpless. So I got to do it, but it's all good. It's all good. What's the reason for the God candle on IP? It's just hype. Christian is total hype. FOMO. That's what FOMO looks like. For those that want to see what story, what we'll look at the story chart. We'll just call it IP. We'll look at the story chart and you'll see what this is. Craziness. All the way up to $9. This is FOMO. And then you get the massive selling. IP came all the way down to $5. Now it's actually going on a second run. Look at this. I have no idea what this is. I've never heard of this story, and it's called IP. I have no idea what this is. When did it start trading? I've never looked at this before. It started trading on the 13th, last Thursday. Crazy. You could have bought this at $1.50 last week. $1.50. But it's making a second run. I have no idea what this is. I got to look this up. I got to see what this is. We just did a bunch of Dogecoin stuff. Give me a minute. Number 56 by market cap. What? Up 150% in a day. What? IP, the layer 1 token, is showing a strong bullish momentum. No, strong bullish momentum. 150% up. It's a layer 1 story. AI runs on IP. Story makes IP programmable. IP is the world's largest asset class and one that AI can't exist without. Story lets you take control over your IP and earn wherever it's used. Pick a wallet, fund an account, explore apps. Healthcare, media, energy. Story is the world's IP blockchain that transforms intelligence into programmable IP assets. Trade IP in the global market. On-ramp real-world IP for DeFi use. Trade, tokenize, fractionalize. Don't F with my data. A Web3 startup building the future of IP in the age of AI. So these two dudes, are these the guys who started this? I mean, it doesn't look bad. They've got quite a nice website here. But man, do you want to be building this now after or buying this now after the 150% run? And what are the unlocks, right? What does the tokenomics of this look like? They don't show. Learn, story, brand, mailing list. What are the unlocks on this thing? There's the white paper. I don't really want to read a full white paper. So layer 1. Yeah. Storage layer, consensus. We want to know unlocks. What's the tokenomics of this thing? The IP token. Here we go. Just give me a minute. Oh, they don't show. They don't tell you the tokenomics. I don't know, guys. I don't know. They don't give you the tokenomics here. Good luck, guys. $6.70. It's going on a second run here. Good luck. Might be a pump and dump, I know. Hey, Kilmar, cheers. $6.59 on IP. We'll check in again. Again, Joe's just hanging out. Bitcoin at 98.2. Still not down in the 97s, but it's coming. It's coming. Pure Ponzi, Stephen? I mean, I just heard about it. It's brand new. I don't know. I know Space Cowboy, right? It's not a green screen. I got up and I showed people at the beginning, but I'll do it again so you know. Not a green screen. This is a real picture here. See? You can see? Real picture. This is not a green screen. This is my real house. And Snoopy's over here. Did you guys see Snoopy? Snoops. Had to make sure that he got in his place. Get him back here. Now, Snoops. Yeah, so it's real. Here we are, having fun. How's everybody doing? We did have our Dogecoin giveaway. We had 3 great winners. We're going to do another giveaway tomorrow on Friday. Make sure you come back for that. Blues Clues. Wow. Bigfoot. Blues Clues. I remember that show. When my kids were young, we were watching Blues Clues. That was a good show. Can't find the unlock schedule. Only 1/4 of the supply has been released. Yeah, it's gonna face the same challenge that Peak had. Because Peak has done these unlocks, which has suppressed its price. I'm sure IP is going to do the same thing. I know, right? Whiskey from a pint glass. Exactly. These are my beer glasses because I unpack these, but I haven't found my shot glasses and my smaller glasses yet. So this is what I got. Hey, you got to make do, right? You got to make do. No, I haven't gotten to that box yet in the kitchen that has all of the other glasses yet. So it's like, it is what it is, right? Your wife put you on a diet hype. You know what? Miss KrissPax is keeping me in shape. If it wasn't for her, because she's all into vegetables and fruits and like really the good stuff. I mean, I make pizza and I do some other things that kind of go a little bit off of her typical diet. But when she's cooking, it's all good. It's all good. I know, right? My AI is pretty good, right? I can actually manipulate the AI in my background. Oh. Okay, the house is real, but how am I real? Yes. I see a lot of articles about AI making crypto predictions. And they're all wrong. They're always wrong. So adapt and overcome. Exactly correct. Yeah. Pi token. We talked about that earlier. I told you. I told you real financial advice. Don't buy that crap. When am I going to start buying Doge? So beginning of March, we'll start talking about it. Right now, I'm just getting moved in, unpacking, and I got no extra money right now. Today, Peak showed people haven't forgotten about it. I know, right? Toccoa, you wouldn't believe the ice banks and where the vaults were. They're right by the curb in this neighborhood, and there's no overhead lines in this neighborhood. So everything goes through these vaults. And the Verizon guy was like, yeah, we're not going to be able to get fiber into your house. You don't have fiber now. It's just cable. He came into the house and he looked. And he said, yeah, that's not fiber. We need to get fiber. And I was like, I'm going to find that vault. For those that weren't here at the beginning, I actually went on Google Maps and I did a street view to see where the vaults were. And I was like, I'm going to chip out that vault. And I did. I went and I just chipped away at the ice with a big hoe. A big hoe. Yes, a big hoe. Chipped away at the ice and got to the vault. And he said, if you hadn't done that, you'd be waiting until the spring. And I was like, no. And I didn't want RCN, which was the stupid cable. Do any of you use RCN? It's called a Stound or something. Do any of you use RCN? That's what the person in this house had before, was RCN. And I looked online at Astound and what they offer, and I was just like, I can't do that. I can't do that. I need fiber optic. Because it's not just me using it here. I got gamers in the house, right? And I've got like serious research going on in this house that needs to depend on the internet. And so the pressure was totally on my shoulders to get this done. And so I just went out there and I just chipped away at it. Got to the vault. And Neil was cool. He was like, yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. And Neil and I talked about crypto too. A little bit. A little bit. I told him my story. He was like, wow. Kriss runs on DeepSeek. Hey, DeepSeek's not bad. Talking about food, making you hungry. I can still smell the butter chicken I have. Yeah, it's not dinner time here. I know it is where you are over there. I know. I don't know what we're getting for dinner tonight. I don't know. Yes, Drew, in the new home. We are here. No tour. This is what you get. That's it. I'm keeping the rest of it private. I've got the doors closed over here, so no PAX Cat. Dave, welcome. What did you win, Raiden? March 1st? Like when I'm going to be buying Doge again? Was there a contest going on or something? Did I miss something? Grok AI on X has been thinking about an answer for 2 minutes. It has more than 10,000 words. What? Gronk, yeah. No, Gronk was that New England Patriots player. Remember him? I don't think we're going to get $5,000 stimmy checks at him. I think that was just a story. It was something that was said. It was like, we're finding all this waste. We might as well give out stimulus checks. I don't think that's actually happening. If it did, yes, it'll be inflationary. We saw that last time. 2020 into 2021, we got all those stimulus checks. Everyone went crazy buying stuff, including crypto. It really helped. And then what happened? Inflation started ticking up. There's a price you pay for giving out free money. There's a price you pay. And I actually said it back in 2022. Even though it was a bear market, I was like, we're still coming off the high of those stimulus checks. And there's a price that's going to be paid. And we saw it. Inflation ticked up big time. So they had to raise all the interest rates, dumped crypto bad. But I mean, crypto was bad because of like the bad players, from Dogecoin and Luna to Voyager to Celsius to FTX. Remember Sam Bankman-Fried? Remember him? He's in jail now. Who's the Celsius guy? Mashinsky? Yeah, is he going to jail yet? I don't remember. I don't follow his trial and everything going on there, but yeah, he's probably going to jail too. Dogecoin, jail. You know, and like all of the stuff that's going on now with Pump.Fun and the Solana tokens, some of these people are going to jail too. Eventually, they'll get there. Luckily, it's just meme tokens, right? It's not major like Luna was, and FTX. It's fringe, like meme token stuff. So it doesn't have the same impact on crypto. So crypto can still, there's no black swan event going here because of Solana meme tokens like Libra and like all that other crap. But there'll be some jail time. Absolutely. You kept refreshing for yesterday hype. I told you I wasn't going to be on. That was moving day. I was busy. Why even have an internet if you have a perfectly working 8-ball? You're welcome, Christian. Appreciate it. Yeah, we'll see what happens with IP. I still think it's going to drop down. But it's going on a second run now, so we'll see. But I don't know when the unlocks are. And we saw what happened to Peak. Peak went all the way from like 20 all the way up to 70. And then the unlock started happening. And it went from 70 all the way down to 15. And some of you guys were buying it like 14, 50, 15. And then it just ran up to 20, right? It ran up to 25. Now trading at 21 for Peak. But yeah, this was big run up to the moon. That's only for Doge. But yeah, that was a big move for Peak. It's like, yeah, Peak's still alive. It still has something in it. But yeah, but this IP is like, yeah, it'll be back down here in the 5s, maybe even the 4s. It just had its second run, and now it's getting a big red candle again. Huge volume trading still. Big volume on this thing. Still up 130% for the day. Crazy. Hey, if you guys got into this, good for you. I didn't see this coming. Of course, I was busy too. Yeah, Matt, I answered your question earlier. I hope you didn't miss that, but I never questioned myself. I never thought I was SOL. Never lost faith. There were some trying days, though. There were some trying days, but Say is up 18%. Really? I used to own some of this. I used to own Say. This was my original purchase price was $26.5 on Say. I don't remember what I sold it at though. Again, I had way too many cryptos. So I was selling, yeah, it was probably around 30 cents. Probably what I sold was right around 30 cents. So I made a little profit on this. It dipped all the way down to 18, now back up to 26. So yeah, Say is a good project. It'll do fine. I'm just not going to buy anymore. Trevor Jail. Yep, lucky. I mean, how does he come out and admit what he did? I can't believe he had that huge conversation with CoffeeZilla. I was a gamer back in the day, Matt. I'm not a gamer anymore. I don't have time for that. I don't know how Elon does it. How does Elon have time? I mean, yeah, he has other people game on his account. Why he needs to do that, I don't know. I mean, why? But yeah, I don't have time for that. Yes, Luca. New house. We made it. Thank you. We're very happy. Pi network launch was historic. Should we look at Pi? I guess we should look at it. I didn't look at it. I have no idea what this looks like. So it launches in the wee hours this morning, comes all the way up to $2.82, and now it's trading at 79 cents. So from its peak up here, it is down 70% in a day. $0.80. So yeah, that's quite a sell-off. Hey, but there it is. It's trading. I mean, people are buying it, obviously, right? Price has gone up since 4 o'clock when I started streaming, right? When I started streaming, its price was 68 cents, and it's up 16% since then. So people are buying this thing. I wouldn't touch it. But hey, I've missed out on other things that I said I wouldn't touch. I'm going to do a video, Lucky, on March 1st. Just a little over a week from now. I'm going to do a video on my March price prediction for Dogecoin. So you have to wait for that. Hey, John. You set up your Doge wallet? Awesome. That's good. Was it MyDoge? Did you use MyDoge for that? KrissCrypto@gmail.com. KrissKrypto. KrissCrypto@gmail.com. Again, nobody else send me your Doge wallets. I don't want them. Only if you won the giveaway. Old school gamer. Yes, Greg. ColecoVision. I don't know what ColecoVision is. I was playing Pong back in the day. My favorite game was Misc, M-Y-S-T, Misc. For those that know, early 90s, Misc. Favorite game. That was revolutionary. That was the first time a game really took you on a trip and had puzzles you had to figure out, things like that. That was the game changer, was Misc. So if any of you played Misc, M-Y-S-T, Misc, that was the game that like changed. Amazing game. Yes, Greg. And then there's a very little known game. Very, very little known. It was called Jewels of the Oracle. If any of you know Jewels of the Oracle, you had a great experience. But most of you probably didn't know that. It wasn't really well publicized. and it just didn't really hit it big time. But Jewels of the Oracle was a great game. But Misc was the best. Yeah, so the Pi launch was okay, not historic. Hype is mining. What are you mining, Hype? Are you mining Pi tokens? What? Stimulus checks, Monica? Elon responded and said he would talk to Trump. I don't think there's going to be stimulus checks. Caroline said something about it. I don't know what's going on. I'm pumping it. I'm pumping it by looking at it. Max, that's good. The Pi token. I think the price is quite okay for the fact that the coin has no value at all. It currently serves no purpose. You have 90 Pi NB? For March? You're thinking 60s for March, Lucky? Wow. You're very bullish. Oh, you're working? I understand, Matt. I completely get it. When I'm working, I can't concentrate on one thing. Coinbase wallet. I've never used it, Carl. I've never used Coinbase wallet. I hear it's fine. You can do swap trading on it, and you can buy things on Coinbase wallet that you can't buy on the Coinbase exchange, but I wouldn't use it for that. But some people are doing okay. Colico is like Atari, but better. I've never heard of Colico. I played Atari, but not Colico. Missed. Great game. You're at the airport having a glass of wine to cheer. Cheers, Monica. Cheers. Yeah, I wonder why Bruce wasn't on. He's usually on the same time as you. No, Luca, I would not suggest moving all of your Doge to the MyDoge app. Keep diversified. Maybe get something like an Exodus wallet or even a Ledger if you want to do a cold storage, depending on how long you plan on holding Doge. If you're planning on holding it for like years and years and years, then something like Ledger is great. Long keeping. See, when you keep all your Doge on exchanges, you don't own that Doge. The exchanges do. The MyDoge app is great to have some of your Doge for use to tipping, paying, receiving. Like MyDoge app is great for that, for Dogecoin. Highly recommend it, but not all of your Doge. Keep diversified. It's always a good thing. Safety and security. Pokemon, Kyle. Yeah, Pokemon was after my time, so I really never got into Pokemon. This wasn't my thing. The Gateway 95. Wow, Greg. I remember that. Gateway. They had the cow. They had the cow spots on their boxes. I remember that for Gateway. Most people don't remember that, but they were shipping their PCs and you had these big cow spots on the box. And people knew like that's a Gateway. Gateway sold a ton of computers back then. I remember that. Tax break. Exactly, Andrew. That's what I think is going to happen. Trump's going to do tax breaks. FWOG was the big thing the other day, Derek. I'm sure it's sold off. I can tell. I don't even have to look at the chart. But a few days ago, a couple days ago, everybody was talking about fog. I didn't look at the chart. But I'm guessing everyone was talking about fog because the price was going up. Is the price back down? I'm just like, I haven't looked at it, but I'm guessing the other day, everyone was talking about fog. Fog this, fog that. I'll just go on a 2-hour chart. Here's the cat, right? Kind of squished, but here's the cat of Doge. Doge price was going down. I bet fog was going way up, and it's probably now way down without even looking at it. Because I know these things. Am I wrong? We'll see. No, it's still going up. Wow. I am wrong on this one. I thought fog was going to drop. Well, it is. Look at that. I zoom out and I'm like, well, look where it was in January. It was up at 27 cents and now it's at 7. But it's coming up. People are buying this. Look at that. I have no idea what this is. This is just a token. Fog. It's on Solana. Yeah, it's a token on Solana. How did this make it? Why is this a big thing? Radium. It's trading on Kraken, Misc, Gate.io. How did fog get to be this big? That's how you know, like this crypto market. You just never know. Trump said yesterday they're looking at giving 20% back. I think, like someone said earlier, like Andrew, yeah, that it's going to be in tax. Give backs, tax breaks. That's what Trump, I mean, he did campaign on tax cuts. So I think the tax cuts are probably coming. And I hope, personally, the tax cuts are no capital gains on crypto profits. Because I have a big bill to come in a year from now. A little over a year from now, April 2026. I've got a big tax bill on my capital gains. And I would rather not pay them. That would be awesome. That would give me more money in 2026 to invest in crypto after we go through a bear market. But we'll see. I know, Will, right? My green screen. It's looking good. You hold 2,000 pi? Boss man, what's your plan? What's your plan on pi? You think this is going to keep going up? It's up to 84 cents now. It already was up over $2. I kind of think this is going to do another one of these dips. It's going up now, but I'm guessing we're going to see it do another one of these dips, and then another one of these dips, and then another one of these dips. That's what I see happening. Hey, but it's just me. What do I know? I'm just a guy on YouTube. What do I know? You did Fallout 2. I didn't play that, Colin. I don't like the fighting games. I like the Misc because it's a thinking game. You have to solve puzzles, take your time. I know, right, Raiden, right? Not going to make it. Pika Pika. I did not go to the Monkey Island games. No. Was that a Gateway? Your dad's first PC? Gateway. The cow print. Exactly. Send me the Doge wallet, Carl. I got you. Yep, I got you. Anyone remember LucasArts games? Yeah, they were making games for all of those. All right, I got John. I got Davin. Yep, you guys are all set. Top of the bull market? Not yet, Yumfo. I don't think so. I don't think so. Too soon. Yeah, RR, it's going to be Doge and Bitcoin. Will there be a third? Right now, I don't foresee one, but I don't know. A lot can happen in another year and a half. But yeah, right now it's going to be concentrating on Doge and Bitcoin. And that's only buying until like August. And then I'm not going to be buying any more crypto. That's my plan. I won't be buying any more after August. If there's an early September dump, maybe early September. My sister meets all of her boyfriends on RuneScape. Wow. What a world we live in, right? What a world. RuneScape. Oh, God. Is Anthony stuck? I haven't heard from Anthony. He's not celebrating with us today. Seventh Guest was good. Yes, I played that, Cohen. Yes. I like those games better. You just take your time, figure out the puzzle, figure out what the mystery was. I like those. Weather Girl will make it. Yes, she will. She's going to do well. Exactly, Greg. Where can you talk about crypto, politics, gaming, everything else? Like and subscribe, everyone. Thanks a lot, Greg. Who are the retailers? We are, AV. We're not the institutions. We're not the governments. We're not the corporations. We're not the whales. It's just us trying to get by, trying to take that next step up in our financial position. Just, again, get rid of your debt, right? Credit card debt, car payments, school loans, or whatever. Get those paid off, right? And then your next is, how do you deal with your living situation? Whether it's rent or a mortgage, that's the next step. How do you take that next step so you no longer have a mortgage, you no longer are paying rent? And it took me a long time to get here, but I finally did it. And it feels good. But I'm still a retail buyer. I'm not a whale. In fact, I mean, I've got 400,000 Doge and I got 1 Bitcoin, which puts me, that's pretty good. And I've got a few other things. Even after buying a house, that's still pretty good. And a lot of you have more, and that's great. But for most people, I wouldn't say chasing a dream, because you don't want to do that, right? Because then that you get in trouble then. You start chasing those stupid meme tokens and you can get wrecked. Or you're trading on leverage and you can get wrecked on leverage, as we've seen. Good night, RR. See ya. But yeah, that's really what we are, is like, if you think about it logically, you're trying to change your financial position just a little bit. Just get to that next leg up. Get out of debt. Whatever it takes, just get out of debt. And then my whole thing was, I don't want to rely on a bank. I don't want a bank to own my house. I don't want to use a bank for wire transfers. I don't want bank fees. I want to be done with all of that. Now, I still have a bank account, but I'm hoping that when X money starts on X, because both Elon and Linda Yaccarino, they both said once X starts X money, you will not need a bank account. And I am going to go all in on that. Get rid of the bank account and see what X money can actually do. But that's what it takes. It's like these steps. And the main one is to get out of debt. And it took me a lot of years to do that. I had a few setbacks along the way. Perseverance, got the car loan paid off. But that credit card debt that I had to take on because of circumstances, I had big credit card debt and I had to pay that off. And it took a while because the credit card debt not only charges you like 18% interest, but then they pay you fees too if you miss a payment. And then they put a fee on top of that. And I had a couple of those. And that was like 10 years ago. But I eventually got to the point where I was able to pay off that credit card debt. And you know what that took? It took a second job, side job. I did a side job and I set up side businesses, which are still paying me. So I'm still getting that money. And it took a lot of work. But the whole idea was to get out of debt, which I did. And that gave me the money then that I could put into crypto investing. I did stock trading, swing trading, then got into Doge, and the rest is history. And here we are. But that's who retailers are. Thanks for asking. We are retailers. I'm a whale, but a small one, like an orca. I have no word about peak going to Coinbase or Binance yet. Today's trading has been very good, though. Thank you, Weather Girl. Appreciate it. Keeping it real. It's really amazing how the bears come out and they just have this mentality to like everything's going down. And I don't get that. I don't get it. Up or down, we're positive. Even in those, like the tariffs and that big dump was like, guys, this is just temporary. You're not just a guy. Grok mentioned you. What? Grok knows who I am? Wow. D-Jar, thanks for the super chat. Is the Dogecoin news still up for tomorrow? Such pay. As far as we know. So D-Jar, watch this. Watch this video. Just for you, because you gave a super chat. Watch this. I can't play the music because it might be copyrighted, and I don't want to get a copyright strike. But you can watch and see what's happening. Somebody's paying for some coffee. 23 Dogecoin. He's zapping it with a Such Pay app on the QR code. He's going to pay the 23 Doge, confirm the payment, and it's completed like that. No third party, no intermediary, completed like that. And then he gets his coffee. And there it is. Dogecoin. Such Pay. That is now operating in Australia, and we think tomorrow it's going to start operating in the United States. We're waiting for Tim Stebbings' announcement tomorrow. We could have a very fun live stream on Friday talking about this. But this is in Australia. It's happening right now. So it's working in Australia. It's real. And we're going to find out what are these partnerships that Tim was talking about here in the United States. Yeah, was it the rude grok talking about me? Was it the rude grok? Hey, Dogecoin's coming back up. Look at that. Klondike still stacks precious metals. Good luck with those. The Dogecoin tadpoles. All in on X. I don't know, Joseph. It's all eyes on Doge. Hey, Kevo, you're getting new windshield wipers. Yeah, so the Doge box thing, that is what the retailers get. The retailers get the Doge box to be able to accept Dogecoin directly as payment. That's my understanding. And then SuchPay seems to be the vehicle on which to make direct payments with Doge, like a layer 2. Again, we're still waiting for the details of how it actually works. But you saw that example buying that coffee. It didn't wait 30 seconds or a minute. It was like 1 second, done. That's pretty cool. And that's just proving Dogecoin as a currency. People say, oh, Dogecoin has no utility. Actually, it does. In fact, it's more like the Bitcoin white paper than Bitcoin. As an e-cash. If you read the Bitcoin white paper, and I encourage you to do that. You know what you should do after the stream is just do a search on Bitcoin white paper and read it. You can skim through all the details about like double transactions and stuff because that gets into the weeds a little bit. But just instead of it saying Bitcoin, think Dogecoin when you read it. Just think Dogecoin. The only difference being that, you know, the halving, because there's no halving. And then what happens when, you know, there's a hard cap, and you just think Dogecoin on the e-cash part. And you'll be like, that makes a lot of sense. Dogecoin is better as a currency, better for day-to-day transactions than Bitcoin. People want to now hodl their Bitcoin. Hodl it. They don't want to sell it. They don't want to use it as a currency. Store of value, price is going to go up. I'm not using it. But even Elon Musk said for Dogecoin, it's better as a transactional currency because it continues to add more Doge every minute, every hour, every day, every year, which makes it better as a currency. And so we're now here at the very beginning. We're still so early. I know Dogecoin's already been trading for 10 years, 11 years, but it's still early because we haven't had the mass adoption yet. And that's why we're here. Nate, how are you? You got a new gold, huh? Am I accepting membership gifts? Not yet, Nate, not yet. Once we do our members only giveaway, then we'll be reintroducing membership gifts, okay? So that's coming. And that's why I wanted to do the members only giveaway coming up in March to get that done. But hey, I love the check mark. Congratulations. Looks great. So you'll notice on Nate there, he's got this gold check mark. So what happens is if you become a member, you start with a green, and then you go to purple and blue, and eventually you get to bronze and then silver and then gold. So when I do the members only giveaway, the gold members are going to get more Doge than the green members because they've just been a member longer. So it's only fair. And when I do the members only live stream and we go through all the details, I'll show you those that are getting more Doge than others. It's only fair. That's what I'm doing. And it's this Dogecoin that's still sitting. I haven't sold it yet. I haven't sold 75,000 Dogecoin still sitting right there. I still have all these others, Bitcoin, XRP, Jasmy, Algo, ETH. I still have these in this portfolio. Stacks is finally starting to come back, up 7% for the day. Nice. That's why you hold on. Things go in the red. You don't sell them. You sell on the red? What? No. Unless it's a crap project. You don't believe in it. But Stacks is a good project. I just bought it. Again, this was what used to be Polygon. It was Matic. And I had it on Coinbase. And Coinbase wasn't going to do the transition from Matic to Pol tokens. So we sold the Matic and we bought Stacks. And at that time, Stacks was $1.66. Now it's 94 cents. So we're still down a bit on that. But everything else is way in the green. Still doing great. The rest of the portfolio. But yeah, that's the Doge I'm giving away. And that's separate from the daily giveaways. Again, tomorrow we'll have another Dogecoin giveaway. Friday edition of KrissPax Live. And we're going to see what happens with such pay. Yeah, Anwar. What about Peak, huh? Peak had a good run. A good run. All right, gang, that's what we got for today. Hey, I hope everyone has a great Thursday evening. We got US-Canada hockey tonight. If you guys are into hockey, this should be an interesting game. It's played right here in Boston. Tickets are hard to get. I wasn't going anyway. I'm just like, it's all been the house stuff for me, so wasn't interested in going. But yeah, US-Canada hockey tonight. Going to be cool. And now I've got my Verizon set up so I can actually watch the game. I could have watched it on my phone or something, but got it all set up. Yumfo. What? I didn't say the bull market was just starting. Bull market started last fall. Remember when Dogecoin was 10 cents back in September? And I told you at that time, Dogecoin is going to outperform Bitcoin. And then what happened in November? Dogecoin went up 200%. Bitcoin went up 100%. So, no, we're partway through the bull market. We're in the bull market. Even though we've been going sideways for 2 weeks, it's just chop. It's just chop. You got to survive the chop. I was listed under further resources, Monica. Grok knows me. Oh, Grok. I love Grok. That's cool. All right, gang. Hey, everyone have a great evening. Look, Dogecoin is up 25.3 now. Looks like we're going to be battling this resistance line again. We'll check in again tomorrow. I hope everyone has a great evening. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.